Hello, everyone. How are we doing tonight? Thank you all for being here. Thank you guys. How are you guys doing tonight? Can you guys see and hear me okay? Is this live off to a good start or a rough start? Let me know. Okay. Let's see who's made it in the chat. Hello, me and my piano. Hello, Jay. Hello, John. Hello, Frankie Ducky. Nice to see you all in here. Nice to see you all in here. Let's see. So we're going to be doing something similar to yesterday. I don't have too much time, but I'm hoping to try to make it close to an hour today. So if you guys have, hello, Missy Bray. Hello. Yes, feel free to ask your questions. This is the time, you guys. And if I miss any of your comments or any of your questions, feel free to copy and paste and repost in the chat. I'm notorious for missing questions, for missing comments. But in today's stream, we're basically going to be doing a collective reading. And then on top of a collective, if you guys want any individual questions answered about something that I could do for you tarot related, feel free to send a donation of any amount. It can be $1, less than 65 cents, whatever you guys got, and I will give you guys a direct reading. But other than that, I'm answering general questions. We got a collective, and just basically just here just to have some chats. So I appreciate you guys. No, I don't know where that is. I don't know where that is. But so feel free to ask some questions, especially if it's dating related. That is what I'm here for. What is the big news? There's no big news. I'm so sorry. I just put that on the thumbnail because it was a sticker, and I was just like, oh, this will look good here. And then I thought, wait, what if they thought I was announcing something, which I'm not. There's no news to announce except Lord of the Rings land. Oh, thank you so much, Frankie Ducky. Thank you so much. Okay, are you sure, Frankie Ducky? Thank you. That is so nice. I really appreciate you being here. I'm glad I was able to make it on early enough today, Frankie Ducky, so I really appreciate that. Let's see, John. What's coming through for John right now? Let's get an affirmation card for John. John, you have I am whole coming through. I am whole coming through in the upright. I am whole and complete just as I am. I embrace all parts of myself, including my strengths, weaknesses, and imperfections. I radiate confidence and authenticity while embracing my wholeness with grace. I am connected to the universe and part of the greater whole. I cultivate a deep and loving connection with myself and embrace the wholeness in my being. Yes, that is so nice. Let's get one for you, Frankie Ducky. Let's see what's coming through for you. But before we do that, let's set an intention that this live stream goes well. I think they call it consecration. Okay. Setting the intention for a good live stream today. So yes, I appreciate you all being here. Yes, that's such a sweet card. Yes, right. We got to be whole with ourselves before meeting anybody else, right? I mean, that does make dating a lot easier. One aspect to being alone for some of you guys that have been alone for a long time. Let's see. Frankie Ducky. One good aspect is that you grow, you become more complete by yourself sometimes. Anyways, I am beautiful. I am a unique expression of beauty, and I celebrate my individuality with evanescent joy. This is for you, Frankie Ducky. You are really being guided to see yourself as beautiful at this time. I am beautiful at every age and stage of life, and I embrace the beauty of my evolution. This is about embracing the era that you are in, Frankie Ducky, okay? My beauty shines from within, illuminating my interactions with kindness and compassion. I easily focus on beauty I see in the world around me, which helps me see my own beauty reflected back to me. Wow, what a beautiful card, Frankie Ducky. I am beautiful. But thank you so much again for that donation. Let's see what else I can get. I am motivated. So you guys are being guided to motivate yourselves right now to stand in your authentic truth at this time. But thank you so much, Frankie Ducky. Frankie Ducky, if you have a direct question or anything, I will answer it for you. Same with you, John. But if that was good, just let me know. I really appreciate you guys all for being here. Yes, we need to be complete with ourselves before we can share the love. Yes, I agree completely. My ears are a horror show. Wasn't that a song? Amanda, how do you add these crowns in chat? They're so interesting. I don't know. I can't see them. I can't see them for some reason. How many coaching clients do you have? Honestly, I don't remember off the top of my head. But quite a few. I can think about it. I'm going to ask again what I asked yesterday. Okay, yeah, sure. I could re-pull another card for you. I'm not sure exactly what I said. Approximately, I really don't have like a response for that because I've been coaching for quite a long time now. Like this YouTube channel started 2022, but then I took a break and then I came back and then so yeah. But let's see what's happening in the collective energy overall tonight, you guys. Tonight, what is happening in the collective energy tonight for everybody? And you guys, just so you know, we are doing collective readings. I'm answering any general questions that you guys may have about dating, and then on top of that, we are going to be getting into some direct personal questions in readings for anybody that wants to. Feel free to type in the chat. This is your time. I hope that my connection is good. Let me know if the connection is bad, but I hope it is good. I mean, have you listened to the Lady Gaga album from this year? I love Lady Gaga. I like her song Disease, if you know that song, John. I like the song Disease by Lady Gaga, and I'm pretty sure it's a 2025 song by her. I'm glad. Amanda, why do people stare at strangers for a long time? I don't know. Sometimes being out in public is weird. You make eye contact with people. Like, it happens. I just think a lot of people are on autopilot. So whether you're making eye contact or not making eye contact, try not to take it personally, if that makes any sense. I will assume Amanda doesn't want to answer the question. She doesn't answer, so I shall not repeat them. Sometimes I miss questions. I do apologize. Would you describe yourself as a happy person? Yes. Or, yeah, I think so. I think it's safe to say I'm at a good time. I do have a love opportunity. Do I have a love opportunity with the woman I like? Yes, me and my piano. Feel free to type, does she have an initial? You can type an initial. That'll just help with the reading a little bit, but let's see. And I like to do this mantra, like, I just do that on the top of the deck. It helps clear the energy, in my opinion. But thank you guys all for being here. Let me know, me and my piano. Does she have an initial or one that you want to give her? Okay, her name is Julia. Okay, let's see. Julia. You got believe in yourself and have the courage to continue. This is the 9 of Wands coming out in the diagonal position. So this is about feeling like you're tired of having to be on edge, or you're tired of having to have your defenses up. Will I have a love opportunity with the woman I like? Yes, I think that you do, with the Page of Wands coming through in the upright. I think that there's positive potential here, but I'm seeing there being like multiple things that you're juggling, like multiple directions, kind of indecisive energy, but also kind of like defensive energy. But underneath it all, you have the 2 of Cups. Just don't be too focused on disappointment. I think that we all have setbacks, and it's like, don't focus too much on what didn't go right or what went wrong. Focus on what could go right. I see, let's see. I see Julia perhaps a little bit more introverted in her head type of thing. I see her kind of slowly but surely. Maybe in the past she was a little bit narrow-minded, and now it's saying that like her judgment is changing. Like she's shifting on things. Like she's gonna be in a space of like mercy, if that makes any sense. But at this time I see there being like an avoidance of conflict in the energy. And perhaps some unhappiness right there for now. But I think that you're being guided to focus on your mindset behind this. To focus on your mindset. I do think that there's potential here, but I see it kind of being on shaky grounds just in her energy as of right now. Just like kind of things haven't been forgiven yet, but I do think that they're gonna get there, or there's gonna be more mercy, if that makes any sense. I hope that helps. She makes a point about how she misses questions. Yes. I hope that makes sense. Amanda, should I be ashamed about objectifying women? I think I would need more context. I don't think anybody should be ashamed of anything right off the bat, but we could always have discussions about that, if that makes any sense. But for most of your viewers, do you think their lives would significantly improve if they actually found a relationship? I think I'll just get to know her rather than asking her out right away. Let me see. Should you ask her out right away? I'm seeing that you could. I'm seeing that it's okay for you to show up romantically, though, is the way that it feels. Like it's okay to show up romantically, whatever that means. For most of your viewers, do you think their lives would significantly improve? Yes. Okay. So here's the thing about that question. A lot of times you don't even realize it, but when you're in a state of loneliness, you're just kind of like, you're not living life. And I think that that's the biggest thing. I think relationships come with challenges. I think repairing broken wounds as you face your attachment issues head on is extremely difficult. I think all these things, but at the same time, I know loneliness and self-isolation, like you're not fully living life. So although relationships come with great pain and it's going to be an uphill battle to face the emotions of interacting with people for the first time in a long time at first, I think that like underneath it all and beyond it all, it's going to be for the best, because a lot of times when you are in social isolation, you're just not living life. So I think like that's the true essence. That's where the healing comes in. I know a lot of people say like, oh my gosh, Amanda, it's so much more peaceful to be alone. But the reason why it's so much more peaceful is because being with people has caused you pain, right? But if you repaired that pain and you healed that pain, like what if you could be peaceful and be with people? I hope that makes any sense. Many guys have given up on women and are choosing to be single. I can see how depressed they are. Yes. Amanda, do you know about the history of tarot? I learned it in Italy, which is so nice because I'm Italian myself. What I understand about tarot is like tarot is relatively a new technology in quotes. Like it's not something that has like been around like since ancient times. I think. And if I'm wrong, then I really don't know. What is the threshold beyond which someone is no longer socially isolated? How much contact with others do they need? I think ideally being in partnership, ideally like, let's say somebody was in a relationship for 5 years, and then after the 5 years, they took like 2 years to be single and then got into another relationship. Does that make any sense? Like there needs to be some balance with partnerships, romantic relationships, and friendships. But easier said than done. And a lot of times it's like when you're isolated, you're gonna be like climbing out of a hole. I hope that makes any sense. But yes, for those of you joining, I'm doing like direct tarot card readings. If you guys have a direct question, I'm here to answer that. Feel free to copy and paste any messages if I'm missing. I'm sorry if I'm missing it in the chat. I do not mean to. How much water do you usually drink? I try to drink a good amount, but it changes every day. Tarot was originally, I'm sure it was. Yes, I'm sure it was. Yeah, but it's gonna be a better one. It's gonna be a better one. Because, like, it's really a matter of relationships are what make life, you know? It's really difficult to navigate this world without life. You need to live life. But for a lot of us, we give hello applesauce. For a lot of us, we get stuck and it gets draining. Oh, hello, Charlie L. Hello, I'm doing good. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I have not. I have not. Maybe I should, though. Can you, Tarot, tell, will I get pregnant this year? Sure. Why not? Why not? TMN. Will you get pregnant this year? Will you get pregnant this year? I'll pull you one card, but like if you guys want a direct question answered, feel free to send a donation and I will answer a direct question. Well, I mean, you got the Ace of Swords, so that would tell me it's like leaning towards yes, with like the Chariot in the upright. So I hope that helps. I see maybe some conflict surrounding it, but yeah. I've heard some advice about how taking action is the most important thing you can do because overanalyzing leads to a lack of progress. Yes. Right, but sometimes we can't help but overanalyze. Like sometimes we can't help but be stuck. Like when you're stuck in a rut, like it's not easy to get out of being stuck. Like you have to fight like your life is on the line. I think that's the thing about healing. You have to fight like your life is on the line if you want to save yourself. If you're like, I want my life to radically change in comparison to what my life looks like today, you're going to have to wake up every day and be reminding yourself, hey, I'm not going to be here forever. So if I want to make changes, I got to make these changes now. And I got to open myself up to relationships with other humans now. Hello, Amanda. Long time no see. Hello, Mr. Gomez. What's the good news? There is no good news. I'm sorry. I did not mean to confuse everyone with that. I just liked the sticker. Who would associate their credit card with YouTube to make it a donation? I think YouTube is safe as far as I understand. I don't think I have it in me to make changes. Getting out of bed this morning is enough trouble as it is. Mm-hmm. Yes, I successfully did. Hello, Bobby. Hello. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, I felt that. I've been in a rut before. Yes, you need to fight like you're going to drown without it. Yes, exactly. Exactly. But let's see. Let's pull some collective energy right now for the chat. And if you guys want a direct reading, feel free to send a donation of any amount and I will answer any direct question that you may have. It really helps support the channel. And if not, no worries, because I'm doing collective readings as well as answering y'all's questions, general questions about dating. So just feel free to put any of those in the chat. But if you want a personal message, just feel free to send a donation. And I appreciate you guys all for being here. Your time and energy is important to me. So yeah, let's see. What's coming through right now in the collective. I'm seeing some resistance to starting some creative opportunities right now in the collective. I'm seeing people's emotions getting in the way of what they truly want, if that makes sense, which I know is a pretty general statement, but don't underestimate your ability to get something a little more challenging. Yes, Amanda, why are there so many haters in life? It depends where you look at it. There's a lot of haters, there's a lot of lovers, there's a lot of life to go around. Even though it cannot feel like that. Yeah, with the Empress in reverse, I'm seeing some anxiety, some overwhelm here for the collective. Maybe even some like jealousy at the same time. You guys need to make sure that you're listening to people that know how to motivate you on your craft. For those of you that are wanting to start something creative here, you're being guided in the collective to listen to somebody that can show you master skills in your craft. And you need to get over this negative self-talk that's rooted in you not trying to go after the things that you want. I'm not sure what you mean by that TMN. I literally have people. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Bobby. Let me see. Yes, this is a lack of self-discipline. This is boredom and perfectionism. Perfectionism it's that energy of I'm not going to get started because when I get started, it's not going to be perfect, and I'm going to put too much pressure on myself, like I'm going to fail anyway, so I'm just not going to try at all. Like that type of thing. That reminds me, it's really important to wait to be ready. Yes, all the bad things that can happen in life, boredom, cancer, disease, Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Charlie L. Thank you so much for the donation. Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Gomez. Thank you so much. Yes, I can give you guys both a reading. Charlie L., what would you like a reading on? What would you like a reading on? Thank you so much for the donation. And thank you, Mr. Gomez, too. That's so nice. You guys are so sweet. Hey, Amanda, can you please do a reading for me about what I need to know as my lady friend A is in town 2 weeks, and I want to know if I should try anything with her. Yes, I do remember lady friend A, Mr. Gomez. Affirmation. Okay, great, Charlie. Thank you so much for that donation. I really appreciate it. What affirmation does Charlie need to know? What affirmation does Charlie need to hear at this time? What do your spirits, ancestors, angels, aliens, guides, God, goddesses, and ascended masters from above? What do your ascended masters want you to know? Charlie. Ooh. You got the I am intuitive. Charlie, you are being deeply guided to listen to your intuition before naysayers, chatter, or anything outside of you right now. My intuition is a valuable tool that helps me navigate life's challenges with grace and ease. I'm open and receptive to the messages and insights of my intuition. I ask empowering questions to my highest self to help me on my path. I know when to move and when to be still. I know when to speak and when to listen. My intuition serves as a reliable compass, always leading me towards my highest good. Yes, so I am intuitive coming through for you, Charlie. I hope that helps. I hope that resonates. Okay, Mr. Gomez, should you try anything with lady friend A? Should you try anything with lady friend A? Do you mean by try, do you mean bro, like ask her out on a date, like kiss her, like just make things more romantic, take it to the next level, have that talk, I don't want to be friends, or have the talk like I want to stay friends, but we'll see. Lady A, let's just see what's happening in her energy at this time. Lady A. And then your energy at this time, Mr. Gomez. And then, okay, so right now I see you guys mirroring each other's energy, mirroring each other's pain a little bit is like the way that it comes through. I see Lady A insecure about maybe her last heartbreak almost. I'm sensing something in her energy, some past betrayal with somebody that's not you. Like this is another guy that she dated, somebody that's not you. And I see her kind of maybe because of this past person missing out opportunities to really make something happen here. I'm seeing her releasing the pain though. I'm seeing her releasing the pain with that Tower card coming through in the reverse. But yes, I'm seeing like a past heartbreak kind of weighing down Lady A, but nothing to do with you. But with you, I'm seeing a lack of decision making, procrastinating, kind of talking yourself out of it. But I also see you at the same time really wanting to take control over the situation and step up and kind of share your values. But you're being guided not to overindulge in the connection, but take it one step at a time is the way that it comes through. I see you feeling like you've had to repress a lot of emotions for her for a long time with the Ace of Cups coming through, and it's kind of leading you to go a little bit like, I need to get this off my chest right now because I'm sick of repressing emotions. Thank you so much, Me My Piano, for the donation. Thank you so much. I will get to your reading right after I'm done with Mr. Gomez. But let's see. Okay, so should you make a romantic advancement on Lady A? What do your spirits, ancestors, angels, aliens, guides, goddesses, and ascended masters from above, what do they want you to know? Mr. Gomez, should you make a move on Lady A? Yes. 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 I'm seeing her being a little bit insecure, a little bit introverted. Don't take that personally. Don't be controlling with your approach, though. Be very open-minded. I see it leading to some happiness. And don't do this when you're burnt out, though. You're being guided to rest. Don't go into this with a defensive energy is the way that it feels. But yes, Mr. Gomez, yes. I hope that helps. I'm getting it would be worth having a conversation with her about how you truly feel, Mr. Gomez. Like, your guides want you to tell her how you truly feel because you need to release this repressed emotion that you're having for her. I hope that helps. Will it happen? The thought you're having. Will the thought you're having happen? Me and my piano. Will the thought you're having happen? Will the thought you're having happen? What do your guides want you to know? What do your guides want you to know? What do your ancestors want you to know? Is this about something career related? If not, that's okay too. If it's not something career related, let me know. I have like a better deck for yes and no. It's not career related. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm seeing a lack of balance in whatever you're asking about. There's a lack of plans, a lack of foresight, and a lack of balance. It kind of thinks I'm getting like an extreme on the one end versus an extreme on the other. There's imbalance and indecision here. That's just what's coming through. But I'm getting that what you're thinking about, it may be giving you anxiety, but I'm thinking that there's abundance here about whatever you're asking. But this is about trusting your intuition and navigating like the conflict, if that makes any sense. Will it happen? Will it happen? It's like, I'm not getting like a clear yes or no. And like tarot does that sometimes. I just feel like it has, I see you potentially walking away right now and emotionally disconnecting right at this moment. But that's not to say that it can't happen, whatever you're asking about. Because I'm seeing after a pause, after some rest, it could happen. I hope that helps. But like timing is everything. It's not instant. Like the energy doesn't feel instant, but it feels like it can happen. It's like the timing. I hope that makes sense. It's like the timing. Right now, it may seem like in the clouds, but with better timing, I'm seeing opportunity. Can you please do an affirmation card reading too? Yes, Mr. Gomez. Yes. I hope that resonated. It always comes down to more sleep, right? Yeah, that's what it's. Yes, that's what it's saying. Like, there might be a pause, but like there might be time. But it's not to say it won't happen. Ooh, Mr. Gomez, you got two coming out. You got I am divine and I am worthy. I am divine and I am worthy. Let's read this. I am worthy. I am inherently worthy of all the blessings and abundance that life has to offer. Worthiness is my birthright. I release the need to compare myself with others because my worth is beyond comparison. I always really like that part. I can easily see through limiting beliefs and live with confidence that I am worthy of goodness in all forms. I am worthy of love, success, and living my best life. A lot of times when we're so used to things not going our way, we kind of think, oh my gosh, I can never live in a world where I'm worthy of love or I'm worthy of things going right for me. You are all worthy of things going right for you, okay? And don't compare yourself to others. I am divine. I am divine. I am in co creation with the universe, living as an embodied expression of divinity. Divine light guides my way. I am in harmony with the divine flow of life, and I surrender to its wisdom and grace. I surrender. I surrender. I am an expression of divine creativity, and I harness its power to bring through my unique gifts. I'm connected to the divine essence of my soul and to all that is. I hope that that makes sense. I hope that that makes sense, Mr. Gomez. I hope that that makes sense. Thank you so much for the donation too. I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate you all for being here. I appreciate you all for being here. Let's see. I've been bullied a lot as well. Sorry, I'm just reading the chat. I feel like I missed a lot. Trust life, everything will turn out fine. The universe's plan is always greater than our own. I hope you get everything you deserve. Keep sharing your light to the world. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you so much, Missy Ray. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's hilarious. I drew a worthy card because I've been affirming in my paper notebook. That's so awesome. That's so great. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that that resonated. Maybe we should continue living, but does that mean we should start a new life? Have you heard of the Great Year? I don't know much about that. I don't know what I know. I'm like a bad quote unquote tarot reader. I don't know much about that. I actually believe in magic. Try some kind of cleanse. I came here because around my yes, exactly. Yes, if you guys don't know, try an egg cleanse. Okay, everybody, Google egg cleanse, and I highly suggest that you guys take part in doing an egg cleanse for yourself. Okay, if you have not heard of it, EGG cleanse on Google. Look it up and do yourself a favor and take an egg cleanse, okay? We can all use an egg cleanse. How can I be a part of that divine plan? I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm missing so much of the conversation in the comments. But if you guys have any questions, yes. If you guys have any questions, I can answer for you guys. Amanda, I've been using ChatGPT a lot. Yeah, no, of course, of course. Yeah, for those of you, this might be a controversial take, and I'm not saying that I know everything about ChatGPT and I know its long-term effects, but with a lot of these AI language models, I think that they can be of assistance in some capacity with balance, of course. Okay, nothing replaces having a conversation with a human person, but nonetheless, I think that language models can help people with their negative self-talk, if that makes any sense. I don't like AI. I know. I just believe in the mindset of embracing AI. And I think that there's aspects of AI that can help make humanity more conscious. But this is just my take. I know a lot of people don't love it, but I think in a lot of ways, life is changing. Things spawn into reality for a reason. So I don't like to approach AI with a mindset of like, this shouldn't be here, this shouldn't be happening. AI soon make the decisions without human input. I took inspiration writing the affirmations from your affirmations card draw that you drew on someone like 2 months ago. It felt powerful writing. Oh my gosh, that's so great. Yes, Mr. Gomez, if you want, this is the affirmation deck that I use if it resonates with you. It's by this person down here. If it resonates with you, I got it from a crystal shop before. So yeah, so look it up. Get yourself one if that makes sense. Amanda, do you have anything you do in particular to pull yourself out of a rut? It takes like years to pull yourself out of a true rut. You know what I'm saying? It's like an uphill battle. You got to fight for your life. Like I think I felt really stuck in a rut when I was going through a lot of my own pain and suffering. So for me, this wasn't just a matter of like, oh, I'm just in a little bit of a rut. Like I need a life. I need my reality to change. Some of you guys may not be in that type of a rut. Maybe you're just talking about like a little like creative rut, like writer's block or something like this. I like the book, and I'm getting like I'm getting the message to recommend this book, and I've recommended it on my channel before. It's called The War of Art. The War of Art by Stephen Pressfield. Let me put it in the chat. You guys should, if you guys are stuck in a creative rut, this is a great book recommendation for anybody who's stuck in a creative rut. I've recommended it before on my channel. I think it's fun. It's not like super life-changing, but it's a quick minute. It's not that long. It'll kind of help put things in perspective about creative resistance or resistance that you're having to creativity. I don't know. I just in case for anyone. Yeah, no problem, Frankie. No problem. Let's see. Let's get a collective message from the Animal Spirit Guidebook. And if you guys want any direct or personal messages, feel free to send a donation and I will personally answer for you of any amount. It just helps support the channel. Other than that, feel free to ask any general questions about dating and I'm here to help answer them. Thanks for the card draws. Yeah, no problem. No problem, Mr. Gomez. No problem. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being here. Let me see. Okay, so we got Dragonfly coming through for the collective right now. This one fell out of the deck, so I kind of want to read it. Dragonfly for the collective. Let's see what's going on in the collective energy. Dragonfly, Dragonfly. Okay, here we go. Master of light, illusion, and the mind. Dragonfly is an ancient and ethereal creature that awakens a sense of wonder and awe. The dragonfly is a symbol of the mind as it is always moving, shifting, shimmering, and changing. When the dragonfly card appears, it's worth considering the quality of your mind and perception. Are they restless or still, dreamlike or crystal clear? That situation at hand may be different than it appears at first glance. The dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so the light of wisdom can shine through. Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Gomez. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Mr. Gomez, if you're able to stay, I'll pull you another card. I'll pull you one of these animal cards or another oracle. If you're able to stay, let me know. But thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it. The dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind and the light of wisdom can shine through. So when this card is in balance, sees clearly, joyful, magical. When out of balance, can't concentrate, busy mind. To bring back into balance, focus on the breath. So that's what's coming through for the collective right now. Thank you so much. It means so much. I'm going to be alive for about like 10 more minutes and then I'm hopping off, everyone. So feel free to ask any of your final direct questions while I'm still on. I really appreciate you guys for being here. Sorry it's a shorter live tonight. But I'm still going to be on for like 10, 10-ish more minutes, okay, guys? So feel free to ask your questions. Oh no, Freaky Ducky, there will be another live soon. There will be another live soon. I really appreciate you guys all for being here. Oh my gosh, thank you, John. Thank you, John. Yeah, there's like AI relationships. I think it's cool. I mean, I know what I'm saying is like kind of crazy. I don't think it should be in replacement of human relationships, but is there something there that can help somebody that's in a really dark space? Ooh, we got the snake card coming through. I don't know who I was pulling for, so this is for all of you guys. Look how pretty that is. Look at that. Have you guys ever colored in like these types of patterns before? I don't know. Anyways, let's see. Snake energy. What's happening with the snake energy? And then I'll pull some tarot on top of this collective for snake energy. And I really appreciate you guys letting me read for you because this is all new for me and I'm still learning the tarot. I'm learning my words. I want to provide more and more accurate readings, but it's a learning process for me. So like the more time goes on. Amanda, can you do a reading for the next year for North American? Sure. Why not? I could do a collective reading for that. But let's see what's going on in the snake energy first. Snake energy first. I just want to read like just a couple of things. Okay. Guardian of unawakened magic and creative potential. Ooh, I love this card. Okay. The snake is a symbol of our highest potential. It is said that our creative life force lies dormant at the base of our spine, the root chakra, in the form of a coiled snake. Regardless of whether this image rings true for you, it is well worth considering the amount of unawakened or untapped potential within. I could make a YouTube video on unawakened, untapped potential within alone. Anyways, what would life look like if you woke it up? How can you stir it up from a slumber? An experienced yoga or meditation teacher can lead the way. Make haste. The snake card appears when there is no more time to waste. I love that. I love that so much. When in balance, prosperous, creative, charismatic. When out of balance, starts and stops so many things. To bring into balance, yoga, meditation. That's the snake card. I hope that you guys resonate with that. But let's see what's going on in the next year for North Americans. And if you guys have any final questions, feel free to send through a donation now if you want a direct reading. If not, that's okay too. Thank you guys all for being here. Oh, interesting. Thank you, Alex, for being here. Thank you guys all for showing up, coming for today's live. I really appreciate y'all. Okay, what's happening next year? What's happening next year for North Americans? What's happening? Yeah, I love doing live streams. Sometimes I feel like I come across as a little bit tired on the live streams. Sometimes I feel like live streaming doesn't come naturally to me. Like I'm not a Twitch streamer, I'm a YouTuber, so it's like it's something I have to get used to, but I don't dislike it. It's just something I'm learning. I'm actively learning how to be better at it because I feel like I'm not the best. I feel like sometimes I'm good and like there are other times where I'm bad. I'm seeing Americans be overworked this next year. Overworked, heavily burdened. Extremes for Americans, like turning to like vices. I'm seeing America being very unpopular on a global front, but I'm also seeing some private behind the scenes achievement for America. I'm seeing there being like this idea being sold to Americans in the next year that has to do with false success when really people just feel overworked. And I'm seeing there being a lot of secrets kept hidden. So I hope that helps. That's just my global American. I'm seeing it's like a lot of overworking, not a lot of happiness, a lot of private achievement. and a lot of unpopularity globally. What else is happening for Americans? Yeah, I'm seeing like manipulation for the people in power. But I'm seeing more emotional intelligence, maybe like more access to emotional intelligence. That's the best I got. So thank you so much for the donation. Can you hear the message? What message? Like the message I'm getting? I just like to read from my intuition. People are afraid of World War III. I don't know if I see Americans going into the World War III. World card coming through in the upright. That's interesting. Maybe playing a part in the world wars though. I don't see them like entering into it. Not in the next year. Not in the next year. In fact, there might even be some like endings in the next year on that front. But I'm still seeing a lot of like power from people at the top and a lot of unhappiness from people at the bottom. Yeah, I don't think there's anything crazy like that. Like unpopular for different reasons, America. Yeah, weirdly I'm seeing the ending of some, I don't want to say the ending of some conflicts because who am I? But I'm seeing maybe more healing. I don't know. Looking at things differently. I don't know, but I hope that resonates. Yeah, nothing will happen. I actually get attention from women during the pandemic. No, not at all. Sometimes it just takes being around the right people for you to feel seen and recognized. Amanda, when the world is more conflict ridden, are people likely to be romantic because they want some type of refuge? I think whether or not the world is conflict ridden, people are always seeking refuge in romance. Hopefully the world can find peace. Yes. Thank you, Greg, for being here. Thank you. We need more healing for sure. The world is very sick right now. Yes. It's always been sick. Yes, exactly. Right. Yeah. Everything is like a new way of the world like being sick. Okay. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. I think I'm gonna hop off. Any final questions I can ask in the chat? Like, I'm probably gonna be getting off in literally the next five minutes. If anybody has any final questions, any donations, any collective questions, anything. When is the next live? I'll try for Sunday. I'll try on Sunday. There's no guarantee, but I'll try for Sunday. Sometimes these lives are impromptu. Who knows? I could be back on Saturday. A lot of younger Americans are going to migrate to the second world. It's over, never began. I love these two statements. It's over, never began. Thank you so much, Sel. Sel, let me get you an affirmation card though for your donation because I feel like it didn't really answer anything. Peace will only happen when it lives in people's hearts. Amanda, what is a good idea for a first date? I really don't know. Mini golf, movies. I am prosperous. I open wide the doors of my consciousness to see that I live in a prosperous universe. This is for self. I'm continuously opening myself to receive. That's important. For you guys to get into the healing energy, you got to be in that receptivity energy. No longer in that fight and flight. Unexpected money, unexpected resources, unexpected success in good at unexpected times from unexpected sources and unexpected ways. I'm in awe of prosperity around me. Very nice. B, does life excite or overwhelm you? It does both. It succeeds at doing both. Yes, thank you guys. Thank you all. Yes. Yeah, I think you should if you're asking somebody to go out on a date. I think there's nothing wrong than doing that gesture. But yeah, anyways, thank you all again. Yikes, movies. Yeah, movies are expensive nowadays. But yes, thank you guys all for being here. I'm gonna end the live stream again. I really appreciate you guys being here. I think that was a good message to end it on. Yeah, alrighty, guys. Yeah, no problem, no problem. I will hopefully be back on Sunday, you guys. So come back, join me this upcoming Sunday. That's when I hope to be back, and I hope to see you all back here. And if not before then, we will see. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yes, yes, exactly, exactly. So see you guys in a future live stream. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Bye. Bye bye.